Hello, welcome to another project update. So today I didn't get a whole lot of progress. Really, I did get a lot of progress done, but it's not kind of, like I didn't get all done in like one specific thing. It's kind of dispersed between multiple different components. But I think I'll try my best to show what I've done. I may have forgotten a few things, but if I have forgotten, I'll write it down in the description. All right. So, anyways, I'm just gonna get started and boot up the game. Lots of bug fixes and little tweaks here and there. Okay. So first thing I did is I fixed a bug where, depending on which way you are facing when you cross the barrier, there's an invisible barrier here that, or not a barrier, but like a trigger that starts an interaction with that NPC. You'll know if you watched previous videos, but it used to be that if you touched it backwards and you spammed A, you could talk to him as he's approaching you and interrupt the event. And I don't it wouldn't soft lock, but it would make it so that things don't trigger properly. I haven't fully tested it, but it is fixed now, I think. So now if I walk backwards and I spam A, nothing happens. However, you can. So minor thing. I don't know if you noticed, but I was also spamming the left trigger as he was approaching me, and you were able to. I was able to target him as he walked up to me. Um, Actually, right now I can't talk to him right now because his the interactable object that is attached to him has been like disabled. And the reason it's disabled is it's because okay, how do I explain this? So most NPCs have like an interactable component on them that can be enabled or disabled dynamically based on different situations. Like, for example, there's one there's one that's directly attached to him where you can like talk. You just walk up and press A, and there's other ones that are triggered by other events. For example, crossing this barrier. And the thing is, the way that I have it set up, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but the way that I had it set up was to replace is that it replaces the other event or the other system in the tree here. Maybe I should rethink that and do it differently. But yeah, right now I can't talk to him anymore, and I could just now that I think about it, maybe he shouldn't say the same thing as before the event. So I think this would be a good opportunity to have him to change his dialogue up a bit. All right, so another thing that I changed, I made it so that, okay, hold on, I need to actually try and, oh, wait, that was weird. There's a button down here that I didn't, it's gone now, but, all right, so now, if you take out the gun, it will automatically switch to first-person mode. If you put it away, it'll go out of first-person mode. Another thing I did is I made it so that if you reload, oh, it was broke. Hold on. I've never encountered that before. That was weird. All right. So what's supposed to happen is when you reload, it's supposed to route you to the spot so you can't move. But I don't know. I guess I didn't set it up properly, and he just keeps moving. Hold on. Maybe I'll just fix that right now. I'll try my best to fix it. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. So that is an asynchronous function that triggers that pretty much you enter, it starts running, it freezes the player in place. Well, now it does. And then it plays the animation, and then it pretty much pauses until the animation is done. And then it resumes and it re-enables everything. That's what's supposed to happen. All right, let's see if I fixed it. Yep, it is fixed now. So now when you reload, you are routed to the spot. All right, another thing that I fixed. This wasn't really a huge deal, but it was bothering me. So, prior to me fixing this, if I click it, so the way that first person mode is triggered, is that there's multiple ways to trigger it. You can trigger it by taking your weapon out, or you can trigger it by clicking in the right stick, or pressing C on the keyboard. But before, there was a bug where if you toggle out of it, for some reason the camera would face the other way, and it would like, I don't know, it would the camera goes in, and then, then when you exit the mode, it goes out, but it would be facing towards the player's front, so that it's like facing that. So basically, I would go into the first person mode, and I go out of it, but it said the camera would be like facing that way. That has been fixed. It is now behaving properly the way you would probably expect it to. I feel like I've done some other stuff. I can't really remember what it is right now. But yeah, I think I'll probably do it for today's video. Like I said, not a whole lot of like straightforward, not a whole lot of I guess progress. Like I didn't add any content to the game today, just a bunch of bug fixes, mainly regarding the camera. Yeah, I hope that was a little bit interesting, but it wasn't too boring. See you next time. Bye bye.